Hey everybody, this is Mike. I just wanted to let you know that I downloaded the Peloton app for those bikes that they workout bikes that they have. The bike is $2,100. I obviously can't afford that. But then I was told by my chiropractor Megan that the app itself is just $13 a month, and you really don't need the Peloton bike. So I decided to look at it and just check it out. You can get the first month for free. So I was looking at some of the workouts, and I decided to try a couple. So I tried a 30-minute advanced bike. The instructor was Jennifer Jacobs. Again, I didn't want to do something too crazy like a 90-minute bike ride, and I wanted to do a beginner. The time made it an advanced beginner. If I would have done a 15 or 20-minute cycle, it would have been just more of a regular beginner workout. But I chose the playlist for classic rock because when you search, you can search specifically, your instructor, what type of workout you want to do, the type of music you want to do. And then I was at the Cole Center and I was working out. I tried one of the bikes at the Cole Center, and it was one of those regular gym bikes that you have the little dot and have the track, and you just go around and you track that. So it was really hard to determine what my resistance was because during the workouts they'll say go to 30 to 45% resistance. Well, I can just go up to level 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to I think it was like 11 or 12. So when it asked for resistance of 60, I just did level 6. And then it would tell you that your repetitions need to be between, some of them were between 65 and 80. The max was 100. And they said that in the more advanced workouts, you're going to be going up to 120. So again, this is my first workout. I didn't want to do something too crazy, but I wanted to push myself because I didn't want to be bored right away. But the nice thing about the app is that you can look at your playlist before you start your workout. So some of the artists were like Elton John, The Cars, Billy Joel, and near the end of the workout, they played "Hurt So Good" by John Mellencamp, which I thought was pretty fitting because I was sweating and my legs were hurting. But that was a lot of fun. So that was Wednesday. No, Thursday I did that workout. So at the end of it, I thought, man, this is actually really fun. I pushed myself. My heart rate was going. I didn't feel like I was gonna die. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm 235 pounds, 5'7", so I'm kind of a big guy. But I really need to start working out. But I called my wife afterwards and I said, Annie, this is a pretty fun app. I might consider, once my 30 days is over, to subscribe to it for, like I said, $12.99 a month. You can get it on any like iPhone, Android. You can even download the app on Amazon Fire Stick. If you have a Roku, it does not have the app for it. So what I do is I just Chromecast from my phone to the TV. So then on Friday, I only worked a partial day at work, but I decided to do another 30 minutes advanced bike ride. I did it with Leanne Hamesby. Judging by her accent, I think she's from England. But that was more '90s pop music. It got you had to go a little quicker. I used just a regular spin bike. I decided to try a different bike, so I had the knob at the bottom to adjust my resistance. The only problem I had was there's no electronics on there, so I couldn't tell how much resistance I had on there exactly, and what my repetitions per minute were. So when she was telling us to do 85 to 90, I was actually watching her left knee and trying to get my knee to match up at the same pace as her. I have a feeling that some of the times I was going too quick, some of the times I was going too slow, but probably averaged out about right. The nice thing that they say, you can tell these workouts are more for the Peloton bike itself. So with the touchscreen, you can see exactly what your resistance is and your repetitions per minute. So yesterday, on Saturday the 23rd, I don't have a bike at home, any sort of stationary bike. So I decided to try a couple different workouts. So I did 3 workouts for a total of 35 minutes. The first was a 10-minute hit cardio exercise. That was intense. One of the exercises in the intervals was you start in a plank, then you drop down to your elbows, go back up to your hand plank, and then you bring your right knee to your left elbow, then your left knee to your right elbow, and you do that for 20 seconds. And at that point, I had to stop. I had to sit out the next workout for that interval, and then I picked right back up. Then the kids wanted to get involved. So when I was done with that workout, they do have 5, 10, and 15 minute kid workouts or family workouts. So it's called a 5 minute fit family brain break. So if the kids are doing work during this quarantine, like homework, and you just need to get the bees out, as we tell our kids, and you need to get your bees out, we just searched for a family cardio, which you can find pretty simple. That one they played more like a Simon Says, but instead of Simon, she said Sims Says. So I did that with Amelia. She's 8. It was a blast. She enjoyed that, and she wanted to do another workout. Well, I kind of wanted to slow the pace down, so I did a 20-minute country flow yoga. Amelia said that my yoga mat was being rained on because I was sweating so much. Again, as a bigger guy, my flexibility is not perfect. So I was really working myself to try to get to where they were at. It felt good at the time. Like I said, I sweated quite a bit. My heart rate was up. The only issue that I had was this morning at 1:30 when I had to wake up with my youngest because she was asking for me, is I could feel a pulled muscle right in my rib by my armpit, and it hurt like crazy. So nothing a little leave couldn't take care of. But then today, Sunday here, the 24th, I wanted just to do I didn't want to do a heavy cardio. I didn't want to do any weight training because you could do some weight training workouts. So I tried a 45-minute power walk, and that was outside. So they do have workouts where you can do most of your running and your walking is on a treadmill, but the Peloton treadmills are, I think, damn near $4,600. Who I can't afford that. So I decided to do an outdoor audio workout. I do not remember the name of the instructor on that, but he was awesome. Just a blast. He made sure that you notice your surroundings. He said he's from New York, and one thing that he notices is everyone's on their phones. Exactly how I am. Just their eyes are right into the phones. They don't notice their surroundings. So it gave me a little perspective. So the 45-minute power workout, it took me on about just around 2.5 miles. In 45 minutes. So it's more of an interval. So one of the intervals, you're just walking normal. He kind of said, a 1 is just like a normal mall walking. And then a number 10 is a full-blown sprint, the fastest you could go. So most of your workout, you're only doing 2 to 3, levels 2 to 3, which made it nice and relaxing. But my heart rate was going up from that. So he made sure that you notice your surroundings. Some of the music that they had, and the neat thing is that they had an REO Speedwagon song, and he told me how REO Speedwagon got their name about a truck back in the 60s and 70s called a Rio Speedwagon, and they liked that truck. So what they wanted to do is they named their band then REO Speedwagon, just so there's no real copyright infringement on there. But they have Boston, Tom Petty, an Uncle Kracker song, which I haven't heard of Uncle Kracker since like the 90s. Near the end, they had Hold On by Wilson Phillips, which I found myself singing out loud on the street with my headphones on. So I'm sure some people thought I was ridiculous on that. And then at the end, they played Heaven by Bryan Adams for the cool down. So it was fun. But I'm not one that normally does workout apps. I usually do this for about 4 or 5 days. any workout, and I say, forget it. I'm done. I'm the poster child for laziness. This one is probably a 10 out of 10 stars for this app. I'm going to keep doing videos every couple days of what workouts I've done, tell you what I feel about them, share some of the songs that they have. It's just going to be basically just simple me talking into the phone like this. I probably won't do any videos of me actually working out because you don't want to see my sweaty blob mess. But if you are looking for something to push you and hold you accountable, I highly, highly, highly recommend this app. Again, you don't need to purchase the Peloton bike. With the bike, this app is $40 a month, but that also includes you storing your data of your workout. This one just shows you the previous workouts that you've done, which is perfectly fine. The app also lets you do the live workouts. So the instructors, I have not done a live workout yet, but they could give you a shout out during the middle of the workout. So I might do a live workout at some point, a yoga or a cardio, or I'll wait till do a cycling one when I can just fit my schedule to get a bike, stationary bike. But again, I highly recommend it. If you don't see a video from me here in the next 2 to 3 days, shoot me a message and hold me accountable because I'm going to need a lot of support. Thank you guys. And again, just do the 30-minute or 30-day free trial for the Peloton app. You will not regret it. All right. You guys have a great Memorial Day. Stay safe with this COVID. And I hope to hear some great responses from you guys also. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.